Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard DTL flight number 152, headed till approximately 8:30 or 9 o'clock as we take you on a fun trivia ride. I am your captain, Doobie Mosley. Before I was the captain of an airplane, I was the founder of Laughing Place. My co-pilot here, first officer, is Gideon.
Hello, everyone. Please prepare the cabin for takeoff on our first contact.
And our flight engineer, head flight attendant, and my favorite person in the entire world over there is Rebecca.
Hello, everyone.
We are here to, in addition to take you all the way till 8:30 or 9, we are here to play Disney trivia with you because we are the fun flight. We may not get there, we may not get you there safely. We'll get you there with a smile on your face.
That's our in-flight entertainment.
Yes, it is. So DTL flight 152, I believe. So let's see, Disney trivia.
Live.
Let's say some hellos. We're going to say hello to Geo, the chicken man. Nice to see you, skunk. Hopefully you're still around. Didn't self-destruct. What flavor you got today, Jeremiah? Hi, Nikki B. Showing off her new magnet there. Love to see it. Love to see it. Kitty cat. Ruthie's here. Yeah. Hi, Tink. What else we got? Oh, Ruthie's here. Yeah. And, Denzel. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Welcome back. So we're going to play some trivia with you. But before we do, I have a very important question to ask my co-pilot here. How's your week been?
I'm pretty good. Pretty smooth air. I should say, because our show started, we are on air.
Let me know if our stream quality is good. I'm getting this icon up here that says stream quality is poor. But, I'm on a wired connection. Usually that's not the case when I'm on a wired connection. So hopefully it's fine, Jimmy.
We are on air right now.
Black raspberry. Oh, that reminds me. Can you get my water by the chair?
Yeah, and you are heavily pixelated on here, and I don't know why either, because like you say, you're hardwired.
I'm hardwired. I took ourselves off Wi-Fi. Could be a StreamYard issue. It happens sometimes.
Coming in and out of it.
So hopefully we are visible. No, it's not you, Tony, apparently. I want to refresh, but I think I might end the stream, so I won't do that. I wonder if I do this. Stay tuned, stay tuned. No, that won't work. All right, I'm gonna try something. No, I'm not. Yeah, we're doing quiz. We're doing quiz, Mac. Don't you think you're getting out of this? I don't think this is on our end. I think we'll be fine. All right.
That face.
I like it, man. I like it. I keep it close. Overlay is good. Yeah, so that's a sign that it's our connection being fine. Let me make sure my phone's off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a reminder, my what I'm viewing it on would be our Wi-Fi. So.
No, it's yeah. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna play some trivia in just a moment. We have a rules video that apparently will not be pixelated whatsoever. So let's get to that. Nix is blurry. Overlay is good. Yeah. So. Polish that resume, Mac. That's good. All right, let's get to the rules video. Hopefully things will straighten out while we're gone.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Disney Trivia Live. We are getting ready to start our first contest, but before we do, here's how to play. To start, you'll need 2 screens to play, one to watch our live stream, and one to play the trivia game. Now, on a computer, this is easy. Just put the 2 windows side by side, but on other devices, this can be harder. For playing with one person, it can be better to watch the stream on a tablet and play on a phone. But with a lot of people, putting the stream on a TV is good, and having everyone play the trivia game on their phone can work. Speaking of play, we play using something called Kahoot! To play, go to the Kahoot app, or go to Kahoot.it to play. Now we can start the game. Wait a second. One more thing. Do not watch the stream on Facebook. Even though we do stream to it, it has a huge lag time, making it impossible to play the game on it. Now that we took care of that, we can start. Good luck, and remember, if you win, take a screenshot of your screen and send it to trivia@laughingplace.com. Enjoy the show!
First window, and hope that's better. So just did a little trickeration behind the scenes. That's why you saw 2 of us for a moment. Hoping this is better. I think it is. I'm not getting the icon saying Wi-Fi. So let me take a moment to pat myself on the back for my technical skills.
we had a little bit of turbulence, but
Thank you. Way to carry the metaphor forward. All right.
had a little bit of turbulence, but now we're on smooth air.
So we've
Literally.
got 2 contests for you. One at flight level 10,000. No, we're losing it.
No.
We're losing it. 2 contests for you.
He's
Thank
not
you once
losing
again.
it, you're losing
Thank
it.
you once again. Yeah.
Your son had it quite under control.
I'm sorry. All right. Our first contest, written by myself, is called The Worst Quiz Ever. It'll make sense in a moment. And our second contest, and boy, I'm really looking forward to this one. We've got what's it called? Tighten the purse strings here around LP a little bit. So we're looking some areas where we can make some cuts. So we're going to bring on Mike Mack. He's going to play against you guys, and if you guys can beat him, Mack is out of a job. So Mack is playing for his job again today. It's always fun when that happens.
He'll be fired.
So we've got a Marvel contest. Now he has an advantage. He'll see the contest without the delay. We figure if job's on the line, he should have a little advantage. But if he misses 1 or 2, yeah, he's got to polish that resume. The worst quiz. Rebecca will want to point out 100% not true, but funny to Doobie. Yes, Mac's job is not in jeopardy, but he does like to play along. And we have a good time with it, knowing it's all in good fun, and also knowing it's Marvel Mack. He's not going to lose. We've done this once before. He easily finished in first place. I expect the same thing today. If not, all right. And if you should happen to win today's contest, you know what you win? I don't see Don out there, so we're going to have to do this ourselves. Show him, Gideon.
You win a free new edition Disney Trivia Live magnet.
Edition number 2022. Yes, thank you, Donna. We received ours. They do not look like that. Show them again, Gideon. They look like that.
See, that live, it's just like live. Versus this live's like live. Yeah.
So get yourself. Oh, that's it. Crossback 31. All right, get yourself over to Kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. I might just play for whatever place we get on the wheel. First place,
yeah. I probably should mention. If you finish in first place, you will win the magnet. However, we will also be giving a magnet to whoever finishes in the place decided by this wheel of time.
But not yet. We haven't spun yet. Because first, you got to get yourself to Kahoot.it. So again, the good news is I'm getting really close to being finished with my own program for this. The bad news is I'm not done yet. So get yourselves to Kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. Again, we're not going to show you the pin because that seems to just inspire the bots. But we will tell you what it is a couple of times. So Kahoot.it, get yourself ready. Put those listening ears on.
Oh.
Applesauce crisscross is not how that's said. Put your ears on, mouth full, and Kahoot.it. And here we go. Today's pin is 2615632. You got to say it. You got to say it clearly. 2615632. 2615632. Get to Kahoot.it. Let's play some trivia. We are doing the worst quiz ever. All right, folks. Doobie has messed up once again. So stop coming to the quiz. I started the wrong quiz. My mistake. Get yourselves over to Kahoot.it once again, and I will try this once again.
No, it's the good news and the bad news. Wait, no. If the good news and the bad news cancel each other out, what's that any news? Technically,
you gotta have technically in there somewhere. All right, my mistake, guys. I started the wrong contest. Get yourself to Kahoot.it once again. What I do is I click the second contest so I can see what it's called, and then I forgot to go. Anyway, Kahoot.it. We're going to do this one more time. Get ready. Put your listening ears on one more time. Crisscross applesauce.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, wow. Tony is on this episode.
538-3108. 538-3108.
Oh,
5313. 538-3108. 538-3108. Okay, you may now commence talking. Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink.
Or worst host ever. Wow.
I am the best host Disney Trivia Live has ever had, and the quiz is awesome. The title does not indicate. You're the co-host. I'm the host.
You always say you're the co-host, though. in that I'm also the co-host.
Correct. I am the second best host. Well, then we got to count Mike and Mac. And
Yes, exactly.
I am in the top 20 hosts Disney Trivia Live has ever had. Mrs. Mack. Is Mrs. Mack playing today?
Yay!
For a pilot, he sure has given us a lot of info on how he is crashing the aircraft into a mountainside. Pull up. Pull up. Someone is named Worst Quiz Ever. You know what's funny is I almost had a question with WR. It's spelled WURST. Like liverwurst. Almost had that as the poll. What's your favorite kind of worst? But I could only find two. I hear something. My mistake. I did not hear anything. I saw something. Was there no audio there? No audio. All right. Someone tell Nick how to use audio in the video.
Oh, that was Nick. Okay.
If you finish.
Play another one because I hear something else.
You hear something else? Me too. It is the sound of.
Hi, this is Milkshake. Spin that wheel, Gideon.
Okay. All right. Now let's try this one again. Now that I can hear it, that was awesome. I did not know Nick had the ability to do dog sounds. That was really, really impressive. And I can't wait to see what Nick has to say. There was audio genius.
He had the website muted. He had the website muted. That was the issue.
Can you give the code one more time?
538-3108.
You ready for the wheel?
538-3108. That was an awesome one, Nick. I'm sorry I didn't hear it the first time. Spin that wheel. If you finish in first place or first place. Oh, I can't read. Third place.
It's not like first place has a big orange slot with a little star on it.
If you finish in first place or third place, you win. Donna, I'm going to lock that. Video credit to Elle. That's your daughter. Also hat credit to Elle. I should point that out.
Gideon and I were watching the first episode of BattleBots last night. And they kept saying, spin to win. And we were like, oh, they're taking our stick.
Hey, Nick, what were you watching the other day where my catchphrase almost came into play?
No, that's right. He was watching something too.
A cool new magnet. Thank you, Donna. All right, we are going to lock this quiz.
A new magnet.
If someone comes in late and needs to get in, please just nudge me. You know how to do that. But in any case, let's transition that screen. Let's say some hellos. Hello, Gio, Uncle Orvo, Zach Graham, Jelly Bean. Flower is here. Star Tourist. And Fly Rongo. Denzel is here.
Lemonade.
Herb Street fans. Oh,
nice.
Mike in the CR.
Ivan Drago.
Nice.
I will break you. And now I can't say go for it because that's Rocky 3. Worst quiz ever. Mrs. Mack is here. Is that really Mrs. Mack? Mike in the car. Drive, Mike. Goodness. This could be the worst quiz ever. What is the statute of limitation on Tony being Tony? Because they moved that Pixar movie to Disney Plus, and I think a quiz a few weeks ago I said theatrical release. You're clear. You're clear. But if you want peak Tony, you should have been in Slack.
Oh man!
When that was announced.
Oh dear. Yes.
Peak technically. Pixar deserves better than this. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Poor Toby.
Question number poll. Our poll is your chance to get to used to the interface. What's that? Why did we do a poll, Gideon?
Our chance to get to know you better. Your chance to use the user interface.
That's right. I heard your catchphrase come out of Pat Sajak's mouth too. Yeah, he stole it. Hey, Jess is here. All right, it is me. That's cool. You can only pick one: Raisin Bran, Frosted Flakes, Cookie Crisp, or Lucky Charms.
Where's CTC?
Oh no, no CTC.
I didn't want a landslide. I wanted, there to be some.
Jody
goes, oh man, I thought I was holding back too. Yeah. And the nice thing is you didn't have to type a thing for us to know what was going on.
All of a sudden, the alerts just start beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep.
This is E.
Yeah. We like to find out people's thoughts on cereals.
Yeah, why not?
No, I put that backwards.
This is at least the third time we've done this poll. I beg to differ.
C.
That's
a C.
Which one would you pick, Doobie?
Of these four, Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran's pretty much my favorite. The one I eat the most by far.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I'm a Frosted Flakes fan. Although the Frosted Flakes with the cinnamon basketballs with Shaq on the box, those are some mighty nice.
You just like to look at the box.
Hang on, let me go grab it. Hang on.
My wife like, whoa! This actually has never happened before. No joke.
Ladies,
Where's my camera?
and gentlemen,
This is
we
crazy.
have a split decision.
Everybody
Ron, get
smile.
over here.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I'm like, were we bought it? Because this is too good.
Oh, Nick, I remember that skit. Yes. Wait, is that Shaq? Oh, yeah, that's Shaq. See the resemblance? This is why she married me.
No, we need a little tiger off to the corner.
Yes, cool. Okay, I'm not going to put that. But yes, I remember that, Nick. That's really funny. I can't believe we had 5555. Doobie, did you make sure it was 2 whole scoops? No, because I am not Tony. All right, here we go. Question number 2 on the worst quiz ever. Who voiced Mama in The Good Dinosaur? Was that Nicole Kidman, Frances McDermott, Robin Wright, or Diane Lane? Doobie shoots free throws just as well as Shaq. Got that right. You got that right.
No, I would say Polly Better.
You think so? 15 feet looks like a short way when they're playing it. 15 feet is 15 feet.
I would love to see you and Shaq head to head in our Papa Shot in our garage.
Well,
Papa
he
Shot.
can slam dunk Papa Shot.
No, like play for real. It'd be funny to see.
Oh, Nick says, I get it. Worst movie. Nice.
But those athletes, man, no matter what they're doing, somehow they just manage to.
Athletes are athletes.
Oh, I got a good one. People took a ride on the Good Dinosaur.
That's mean. You can do that for every questioner. That's
I
right.
know.
Frances McDermott was
Or
the
should I
voice.
say the bad dinosaur?
You know what's funny? Most people said Robin Wright. They are wrong. Woo! All right, let's check out those scores. Oh, now when I play this, I think of my quiz that I'm almost done with, and it's so much better.
Woohoo!
Worst quiz ever is in first place. Ivan Drago in second. Denzel Washington, lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink. And somehow Mike is still navigating and getting questions right.
He's just in a car.
Oh, he's not driving the car.
He's just in a car.
Oh, okay. He's probably in this limo.
It doesn't say driving.
Where's my head? Mike's in the back of his limo.
He's got
Okay.
his driver.
My bad.
He's doing fine.
My bad.
Driver's probably Baby Yoda or
Yeah.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
All right. That was question number 1. Let's go to question number 2. Which is actually question number 3. Who are you trying to get to? Where are you trying to get to in Superstar Limo? Grauman's Chinese Theater, the Hollywood Bowl, to the Forum, or the Hollywood Sign? What is your destination in Superstar Limo? Your ultimate destination, not a stop along the way.
I think that's just about everyone's reaction to that ride.
You have not lived until you've done Superstar Limo. The correct answer is...
Does that mean half the people on Earth have not lived? More than that.
I think... You really think half the people on Earth have ridden Superstar Limo, Gideon? Remember, we've been working on estimation in school.
You like Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Nick crushes up Cheez-Its and then rolls chicken tenders in it and uses that as coating to make your
smart.
That makes
Cheez-It,
perfect sense.
Your
And
chicken tasty. Should we try that sometime?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
Nick, put it in a tortilla with some potatoes.
No, stop.
And ketchup.
Don't ruin it with your potato, with your need to burrito-ize it.
Everything is better as a burrito.
Didn't somebody make a whole channel out of whether or not they could waffle something? Juby's gonna have a whole channel dedicated to whether or not you can burrito it.
You laugh. All of a sudden, we're living in Beverly Hills.
I think people do that kind of... No, I think people just do it like with anything.
Denzel Washington is now in first place.
Like, will it waffle? Will it
Drago,
ice cream?
Mike in the car, Herb Street fans, and Rye rounding out the top
Rabbit and
5.
taco made a pizza.
My other half says nah Doritos. That sounds
good.
better. That sounds better.
Not to Gideon, but that sounds better to me.
Oh, did you? Oh, you got me this water. I meant my big fruit water, but that's okay.
Oh, I can do that. Is it
Okay.
a refrigerator?
No, it's right next to the chair.
Okay.
Question number 4 on the right side. Oh, multi-select. Choose auto apply. Don't forget to submit. Which of these are characters in Home on the Range? Maggie, Lucky Jack, Gino, Buck. Choose all that apply and hit submit. Get it, Nick? The worst quiz ever. See what I'm doing here, Nick?
Does that mean there's a Nick question here?
Oh, I almost did the poll. Who is the worst Disney Trivia Live host? And just did different forms of Nick's name.
That was smart.
Look what I got, guys.
On Earth.
I got a diffuser. You put the fruit in the middle, and then you just pour water, either flat or bubbly. Yummy.
This is a hint, but private.
Hint, but cheap.
See, well,
Exactly.
maybe. I think it's debatable.
If it's cheaper?
Yep.
Oh, it's cheaper.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, I use frozen fruit, which
Oh.
also makes the water cold naturally.
Ah,
I
gotcha.
don't know what naturally means, but
I
okay.
Oh, Nick! Nick!
What did Nick say?
I assume we're getting a Hamilton question soon.
If it were Disney, I might say, what is the worst Hamilton song? But it's not. Question about sausage. Yes, I thought about doing that for a poll, as I mentioned. Your favorite worst, WRST, but I could only find two. Liverwurst and bratwurst. And,
I'm surprised there aren't other words.
I mean, it just means sausage, and there's tons of sausages, but they don't have the name worst on the end.
Yeah.
So, could have said Morningstar tofu sausage. All right, the answers are Maggie, Lucky Jack, and Buck. There is no Gino in Home on the Range, but there is Home on the Range. You know this movie's bad when you search in Wikipedia Home on the Range and the song comes up first. Ooh,
There's also Buckwurst and Knockwurst.
I forgot about Knockwurst. I don't know why it didn't come up on my list.
And Mike Mack's gonna come in with all the worst.
The VP of food here says Bitwurst, Knockwurst.
No,
Those are the
sorry.
ones who-
Doobie's a non-meat eater, and I'm a non-pork eater, so we don't have much worst knowledge in this house.
Question number 5, I Feel Alive. What theme park opened on March 16th, 2002? Was it Disney California Adventure, Hong Kong Disneyland River Country, or Walt Disney Studio Parks en Paris? I miss Edith. Let's see. Isn't that Bette Midler the worst witch? Bette Midler is not in. Wait, is Bette Midler in? Yeah, she's in it.
The worst witch. It's like a movie.
Yeah, I think Nick was thinking. I don't know. Never mind. Move on. The correct answer is Walt Disney Studios Park, Paris. I don't know where she is, Nick. Walt Disney Studios Park in Paris, March 16, 2002. Considered by everyone
Most.
the worst Disney theme park in the world. I mean, which
For
doesn't
now.
make it bad. Something has to be the worst.
No, for now.
Yeah.
People would say that.
But then, once they make it better, what's going to be the worst? I feel like it'll still be the worst.
Tokyo Disney Sea.
Yeah, right. Dream on.
Maybe Animal Kingdom or something.
Yeah, okay, maybe Animal Kingdom.
Or Studio.
Wow, we got a battle going on between the Russian and Denzel, the actor, for first and second place, back and forth. It's fun. So is this an opinion quiz? All the questions are facts, Tony. The opinion is whether or not the question should be there, but that's irrelevant to the score, Tony.
That's what he's talking about. That's the opinion.
Technically, these are opinions. Who directed John Carter? Was it Pete Docter, Brad Bird, Andrew Stanton, or Brenda Chapman, director of John Carter, an underrated film that I personally like very, very much, but by many, certainly the box office.
Speaking of opinion, if you're enjoying the quiz, hit thumbs up. If you're not enjoying the quiz,
hit thumbs up.
run away.
That was good, Rebecca. That was nice.
That was a good transition.
That's
Mike
me
Mack.
channeling Tony.
If he wins,
Oh,
if he wins, he wins. I fight for me. Drago, I feel like, how did they miss out giving Dolph Lundgren an Oscar nomination for Rocky IV? I fight for me.
What, like my favorite director who used to debate Oscar nominations say, who would you have knocked off? See, you can't just say
I would put him in a
should've
ring
had
with
the
all
award.
five and
You
let
have
him
to-
decide who gets knocked off.
See, you have to decide who. would
I
you
don't
remove
look
from the
up and
list
see
in
who
order
was
to-
nominated the year Rocky IV came out, and I will easily tell you who I would have knocked off. Correct answer is Andrew Stanton. I think he's bounced back okay from that, but yeah, that was rough. Ivan Drago still in first place. Didn't he miss out for Superman 4 though? 2? Okay, come on, let's be real. Superman 4 was not a great movie. Rocky 4 was a great movie. Technically, every Disney movie is someone's favorite movie. That is true.
Mhm.
But this is the general consensus quiz. I corrected myself, Nick.
I don't know which year. The film was released in '85, but would it have been the '85 Oscars?
That's
or
what
the
they
86
still.
Oscars?
Oh, picture reveal. This movie, the image that this movie is from is called The Lone Ranger, Reign of Fire, Alamo, or Prince of Persia. So usually they would say it's the that same year Oscars, even though the broadcast was the next year.
So I should look for, if the film says it was released in '85, you want me to give you the '85
Yes.
Academy Award nominee
For best. Actually, this will be supporting actor.
Yes, I'm scrolling.
Okay. This movie is from a favorite of Nick's, but that does not change the fact it is a bad movie. Reign of Fire.
It adds to it.
That's a good point. This is from Reign of Fire. You recognize here Matthew McConaughey. This is Terry O'Quinn. And back here, we've got Vanessa Williams, the original from Melrose Place. So I expected you to do that for what you were watching on that last episode of Facts of Life.
Which one?
Not Facts of Life. Who's the Boss at the end?
Yes.
Where you talk about what you've been watching outside the force or whatever.
Okay.
And I thought you were going to talk about Melrose Place.
No.
Okay.
No, I try to talk about things that I think other people might actually also want to watch, not things that I'm watching just because they kill time.
Do we know who the nominees were yet?
Yes.
Who were they?
The person who won, I believe his name is Hang Ngor, because he's from the Killing Field, so he has a name.
Okay.
Hope I'm pronouncing correctly.
Fair movie.
Adolf Caesar from A Soldier's Story.
I remember that movie. Okay.
John Malkovich from Places in the Heart.
Overrated.
Pat Morita from The Karate Kid.
Not going to take that away.
And Ralph Richardson from Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes.
Dolph Lundgren can easily take out Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan. Get out of here. What was his name? Ralph?
Yes.
Get out of here, Ralph. Bring in Dolph.
And the winner was from The Killing Field.
I won't take that away, but Dolph should have gotten a nomination over Ralph. Dolph in, Ralph out. Scoreboard, Ivan Drago in first place. Ring of Fire. What are you guys? Question number 8. Feeling great. The Disneyland stage show subtitled An Enchanting New Musical was based on what film? Was it Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, or Frozen? All that jazz. What are they talking about, Rebecca?
They started talking about Reign of Fire, but then the delightful tidbit that Johnny Cash sang Reign of Fire came in, which he sang Ring of Fire. So and now they're debating Anna Magique versus Armageddon and that kind of thing.
No will something. I saw the light.
You realize that's a different song, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
But they're both about light, fire, pretty much the same.
They're both in the Johnny Cash Columbo episode, which probably is about as much as you know about Johnny Cash's music catalog.
Is there more? That's the apex here in Columbo. The correct answer is Snow White. Snow White and an Enchanting New Musical at the Fantasyland Theater lasted all of not long. Often considered the worst musical to play there. Not by me. I loved it. But there's this consensus. Not Ivan Drago missed that one. Wow.
Oh, Dad, you did that to yourself.
I'm just not ignored. Question number 9. Do be feeling fine. Which of these attractions had the shortest run? Journey into Imagination with Figment, Journey into Your Imagination, Journey into Imagination. There better be a question about Mickey. Mickey's Detective School was good. It was low budget, small show, unlike Snow White, which was huge, but Denny knows how to do those shows.
Oh, Mickey's Detective School.
All right, spooky story. My friend had a jukebox that once played Ring of Fire on its own. While we were alone in the house one night, he no longer owns the jukebox.
That last part's a little unnecessary.
Tell your friend to go into a bathroom.
If you hear that song and you're just at home all by yourself and the jukebox starts playing that song, I totally understand.
So in honor of this, we're going to have Mike Mack, while he's on the air, go into his restroom, turn out the lights, stare into the mirror, and say Johnny Cash 3 times.
No, stop. No, not funny. Move on.
These are all names of an attraction that's in that spot, Nick.
Dad,
so it would make no.
Honey, I Shrunk the Audience.
It would make no sense to have
Honey,
a
I
fourth.
Shrunk
No,
the
it's
Audience.
not in the same spot. It would make no sense to have a fourth option there, Nick.
I know
what I'm doing.
nothing because it wasn't opening with Epcot.
No, this is what I wanted. This is fine. Journey into Your Imagination is the correct answer. This was the first attraction, the second attraction, and the current attraction. You can sing. We have lots of singing on this show.
Huh?
I saw the
No,
light.
stop singing the wrong song.
You know how many songs, so many times they play that in that Columbo episode?
They played it
Maybe like 20 times.
They
Oh!
also
Breaking
play-
news.
They also play Ring of Fire, by the way.
Oh,
Mike is not in the car
I have to
anymore.
quit the quiz.
Whoa!
Change your
He has
name.
to change his name. What are we gonna do?
Rank in the CR.
Next question, number 10. Feeling thin, not really. What was the name of the campaign run by Roy E. Disney and Stanley Gold during Eisner's tenure as CEO? Was it Fix Disney, Save Disney, Oust Eisner, or what are we going to do next?
Why is this worse?
Because this was kind of like Eisner's tenure at its worst.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just wondered why you considered this worse.
Do you have trouble staring at Mr. Toad?
No. Oh, Dad. Oh, you typed Save Disney bad.
Yep.
The capital I.
I did. I'm sorry.
Why?
Everyone, welcome Mike to his house.
Yay!
Correct answer is the
You
save.
assume, by the way, he may be going somewhere else.
Why is he playing trivia?
Because maybe he's going to the movies if he's in queue to buy a ticket, and he might as well.
Everyone, welcome Mike to Licorice Pizza. All right. Hypnotoad. That's cute. You know, in hindsight, things aren't that bad right now. Just wait. Isn't an option. Tony, I might make fun of you, but not this time. But you got to admit, things went way up during Iger. I mean, Iger.
You can't have the high highs without the low lows.
And Chapek came in during a difficult time. You cannot judge him on this past year. We got to wait. That's all I got to say. And if you're buying a lightsaber, I'm sorry. Wait, let me read this first. Fact. My wife went into labor the evening before the big board vote. I watched 18 hours of news coverage on this in the hospital room about Save Disney.
Oh, that's awesome.
I call that fun.
That is fun. I love it.
That means we went to the shareholder meeting that year.
You were in Philadelphia.
I'm feeling very old right now.
Ellis.
Very, very old.
Yeah, that was one of the first times that we were apart, and where I was at home all by myself. It was weird.
Did you ever
No.
know that you're my...
Yeah.
All right, Ivan Drago still in
Can
first
we
place.
do like the musical one day?
Yes, we should. Question
It
11.
should be a musical.
Speaking of, which of these musicals have the shortest run on Broadway? Mary Poppins, Tarzan, Frozen, or Aladdin?
The quiz about the worst things. And Hamilton's the gift.
But that's just the gift.
But it's in the quiz.
Yeah, it is.
It's in the quiz.
Because something has the shortest run, does that truly make it the worst, or does it just fit with your theme?
It fits with my theme.
Okay.
My theme is things that were not...
No,
You see the theme. It doesn't mean it actually has to be the... I'm not Tony. I'm allowed to play off a theme without every being technically, you know?
Worst gift ever.
Correct answer is Tarzan. Tarzan had a run of just over 1 year.
Wow, that's very short.
Not nearly as long as Tarzan Rocks.
Oh, Tarzan Rock.
Which is
Hamilton running forever. That's
I kind of
right.
miss hearing that music echoing over. Nothing's more relaxing than being by the rivers and hearing the dulcet tones of Tarzan Rocks.
Tony says it's a blessing and a curse. I have a feeling it's a blessing for him and a curse for everyone around him. Did Bex just say technically? Just technically you? Yes, she did. Ivan Drago still in first place. I will break you. Final question before the final question. What sometimes maligned character is this? Is this Kylo Ren, Mandarin, Ultron, Jar Jar Binks, Gideon? Get that light ready. I could have chosen a better reveal than this. No one's going to be fooled by this one.
no one.
This is pretty easy. Oh, that is not a fun fact. I'm so sorry, Mike. You'll get your chance, and
No, it's okay.
it'll be worth the wait, Mike. It'll be so worth the wait. Oh, somebody said Mandarin.
Oh, it must have been Tony. It must have been Nick.
You know, I picked 4 villains here that are often considered bad. Mandarin, Iron Man 3. Someone did some premature lighting. We did not have a magic question.
And with that,
No, I decided to do
Nick
it anyway because I like them, and I know it was Nick who's messing with my fun.
Okay. Well, you didn't write this one. He's actually playing to win.
I doubt that.
Ivan Drago
He would
still in first
trust
place.
me, he would rather ruin my fun than win.
Yes, you're probably right. We have seen it once before years ago. Oh, okay. You will love it again. I assume you will. I would love it again.
Oh, I like Tony's response.
You know, it's not the same. It's not the same.
It's better. You don't have to.
Okay, fine. I've besmirched Nick's good name unfairly.
Yes, I did not do it this time. I went first. Ivan Drago.
Oh wait, can you kick first from the quiz?
I got it.
With your program, are we going to be able to know, like when that happens, are we going to know the lone individual who picked?
If it were a lone individual, yes. Actually, probably I'm going to say for each one who got it right and who got it wrong.
Yeah, very cool. That'll be fun.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
popcorn building.
Oh, really? Why is that funny? All right, Popcorn, this is for you. I am not throwing away my...
Shot.
I am not throwing away my...
Shot.
Oh, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my...
Shot.
I'm going to get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag. Dag, I made this knowledge. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I got to holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. I'm done. Ivan Drago still in first place. Wow. That is just mean, Nick. Mac is down there. He's sweating. I can see him in the green room. He's sweating. He's nervous.
He looks
Oh, no. I think he just gave me a no sweat. Not a piece of cake. All right. Pressure's on. I rue the day that Doobie sees Encanto. Are there some singable songs in there for me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
From what I understand, there's some definite earworms, and it's Lin-Manuel, so.
Oh,
I don't like all this stuff. Not by a long shot. Popcorn was singing and says thanks. Yay! Popcorn.
Well, just
Final question. What opened in August 2019, closed for COVID, and never reopened? Cirque du Soleil, Disney Quest, NBA Experience, or the Shop Disney Mall? Charlie is currently obsessed with Encanto. Does she sing songs? I want to see. I want Charlie somehow. We can work it in. Send us a video. We'll work it in. Correct answer is the NBA Experience.
Yeah, exactly. 20 players this whole quiz.
We did. All right. Oh, we locked people out. All right. Gideon, are you ready?
One little spark. Hey, one little spark got a magnet. First place. That wasn't even that funny. Good job, Nick.
Ivan Drago. If you are Ivan Drago, or one little spark, yes. Send us an email at trivia@laughingplace.com, and you too can get a coal magnet. And Nick says, I want my magnet. Where's my money at? Donna, can you take care of that magnet without me having to send you an email? Make life a little easier.
Where's my money?
You know Nick Morgan. Where my money at? Yeah, that's the education you get from Baylor. Where my money at? Oh, wait. She goes around saying, no, for we don't talk about Bruno. I need to see this movie. There's Charlie, by the way.
We have to do that this weekend.
I need to see this
That needs to
movie.
be the weekend goal.
That is the goal of the
Poncho,
weekend.
finally.
All right. So that was contest number 1. Our second contest is called Stump the Mack. And that's because, well, let's just bring one. Did you do an intro for him? Okay. All right. Let's bring him on. Here comes Mac Donald.
Oh, sorry. I was just doing some light reading. Just getting ready.
I'm glad you are because you're frozen. All right, no, you're fine. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
I'm glad you're doing some setting. So everyone, this is Mike Mack. Can you give your title, please?
I don't know my title anymore. There's so many of them. I believe I just became VP of food.
The master of disaster, the king of sting. I'm sorry, I'm back to Rocky IV again.
I'll take any of those titles. If you could put me in the same category as Dolph Lundgren, I'll take it.
Those were Apollo Creed titles, and you know how that ended for him in Rocky IV.
That's true. Yeah, maybe if we to Rocky 1, then I'll take it. But
yeah, then we have a one. Spoiler alert: Rocky does not win Rocky 1.
Shocking.
All right, so Mac is the head of Marvel for laughing place. He knows more about Marvel than anyone I know, which means absolutely nothing because I have no friends. But
yeah, that just means you don't know a lot of people.
yeah, but he's got the t-shirt, so clearly he knows something. So we thought we'd do is we would have him on the show to co-host, not to co-host, I'm sorry, have him on the show. He's co-hosted several times in the past, but this time we are letting him play for his job. So we're going to have him play along with you. We'll tell you his name in the chat, in the game. He has a slight advantage. He gets to see the questions in real time, whereas you guys have a little delay because you're on YouTube. So that seems fair since his job is at stake. But if anyone out there beats Mac in this quiz, calm down. If anyone out there beats Mac in this quiz, Mac can send his resume to other websites in the hopes of getting new employment, probably not in the area of Marvel, apparently. So are you ready for this, Mac?
I guess so.
You can handle the pressure?
No, but I'm glad I have this timed advantage here because otherwise it would not end well.
Tony Betty wants to point out there isn't questionable scenes with arm wrestling in those listed somewhere. Do you have a problem with arm wrestling, Mac?
Yeah, I think we've talked about this on here before, right?
I'm not sure. Why don't you just reiterate, just in case?
No, I mean, I saw the wrong video one time. That's all it takes, and then you don't want to arm wrestle ever again. So that's it. That's about the extent of it.
Do you still have both your arms now? We can't really tell here.
I do. I have both for now, at least. Yeah.
Congratulations. All right. So everyone, including you, Mac, get yourself to Kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. Once again, we are going to read the pen. We are not going to say said pen. So put your listening ears on. I don't know what other kind of ears you have. And get ready to hear today's pin at Kahoot.it, which is, and this is for you too, Mac, 713-2615. 713-2615. So let's see what Mac's name is. Don't tell me. I'm going to see if I can figure it out in the quiz.
Okay. I think it's going to be pretty easy to guess.
You're not Uncle Orville. You're not Jaylee Bean. You're not Rye. You're not Tiana. Right. You're not Mrs. Mack. You're Mac.
Yeah.
How creative. So is there a missing?
Typically, I would play off of the name of the quiz, but it's Stump the Mack. What else am I going to do? There's not much more.
You could do like one leg Mac.
Stump me.
Sorry.
Mac has a tree because it's a stump.
Make like a Mac and leave. I see Mrs. Mack in here. Is Mrs. Mack playing along?
She is, yeah.
Is she in the home with you?
She is, but she's in a different room, so she doesn't have the same advantage as me.
It would be quite funny if you lost to her.
Oh, very possible. She knows a lot of Marvel.
I am rooting for that.
Can you imagine you losing your job because your wife wouldn't let you in?
well, here's my question: whoever wins, do they take my job? Because if that were the case, then she could just no.
That is not how this works. This is a firing, not a hiring.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna replace him somehow.
Okay, one more time. 713-2615. 713-2615. Technically, that was two more times. Get in here. Your last chance. We are going to play Stump the Mack. All Marvel questions. This, by the way, this quiz was written by Nick.
Oh, Sir Dr. Nicholas Willoughby Morgan, Esquire III, Junior, PhD. That
is right. I think if Mac loses, he should have to send me his Moon Knight Funko. Well, let him pick. He can either... All right. Did Robert Tucker really add them up without even seeing the numbers? 713-2615. You said they add up to 25. I know, Mac, you're a math genius. Is that correct?
Yes.
Good. Is he the VP of math now?
He is. I
figured if I just answer confidently, I could trust in Robert Tucker to get that right, and then I look smart too.
So, as Rebecca knows, when we have a guest, it's very hard for me to follow the chat. So, I will rely on Rebecca to help me out there. Mm-hmm. I'm going to lock this quiz. I'm going to shrink Mac down just like Ant-Man. Ooh, check out that. Who says I don't know my Marvel?
Well done.
Well done, yes. That was using a pip particle, I believe.
No.
Close enough.
Particle with the fluffy hat. All right, here we go. We're going to start this. Oh, did I forget something? What did I forget? Oh, I forgot this part.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And then you need to.
I also forgot to spin the wheel.
The mirror.
Oh, dude, I don't think I'm ready for that.
Just check.
Oh, where's our output? Here. Okay.
Mike the man.
Main flipped. Oh, it worked. Cool.
You think you're gonna like reset?
All right, there we go. All right. So we got My Enchilada. Love that name. Mike the Man C. It'd be funny if he beat you too. That just increases his workload. Grandma.
Because the person doesn't get Max job.
Right, but someone's got it. That means the rest of us have to do his job. Not us. I don't do any work. Matt, can you say hi to Grandma and Grandpa?
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
and people are also saying the other thing we forgot.
Marvel
But we
less
have to get him
Geo.
to say it because we have a guest.
All right, yeah, we have a guest. You can do it, Mac. Give us your best one. Don't just say it. I mean, put your Mike C into it.
I can't even come close to Mike C levels. That's asking far too much. Spin that wheel.
Oh.
I mean, I realize you couldn't come close, but you could have at least started the race.
Well, I mean, you could have been ready with the wheel. It would have played off a little bit better.
I need any lip from you, Mike Mac. Technically, somehow in some org chart, I'm above you. I think maybe. I don't really know.
Ooh, second to last place. So whoever finishes in first or 20th.
First or 20th wins a Disney Trivia Live magazine. Have you won yours yet, Mac?
Yeah, it's kind of funny that we're doing this tonight because this just came in the mail today, actually.
Oh, yay. Awesome. Cool. Well, then, hopefully you win and we don't have to send you another one. And more budget savings. All right, here we go. Not the right button. Here we go. We start each question with the poll, I presume. I haven't seen this. Nick wrote it. Hopefully Nick did not get me in any trouble today, as he sometimes does. Our chance to get to know you better. Your chance to get used to the interface. We'll take the poll. We'll let Mac answer the poll, too. Today's poll question is, how many questions will stump the Mac in this endeavor? 0, 1 to 2, 3 or more. Are you questioning the Mac? I think red and green are the same, but Nick's not that bright.
One's far more indignant. The other is just a
How many do you think you're going to get wrong, Mac? 14 questions.
I played it safe and I answered, "Are you questioning the Mac?" Because I'm not actually answering the question.
Before we begin, Mac, let's do one quick thing. Give a plug for your show.
Which one?
Both.
Zacks of Life. We have our most recent episode was from a week ago. We are currently on a break because we don't have any Marvel content going on right now. But Marvel Time every Wednesdays on this same YouTube channel, talking about the latest Marvel comics. Me and Benji. So an all-star cast over there.
Zacks of Life is, of course, the podcast. You can find it on Stitcher, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcasts. I always wanted to say that. It sounds so cool when people say it. All right. Question number 1. Mac's playing here.
Oh,
Mac.
Yeah, there you go.
We're excited about this.
And
If
even if you're not a Marvel fan, you should listen to the end of every Zacks of Life where they do a draft of Marvel characters for something or other. And I don't care about Marvel at all, but those are always fun, especially when I'm on it. All right. Here we go. Question number 2, or my wife. Let's start gently. The left arm of the Winter Soldier is made of vibranium. Is that true or false? The left arm of Winter Soldier is made of vibranium. Is that true or false? And this picture should really help that. Or does it?
This could be tricky.
This is a Nick question. Nick likes to be tricky.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling it is the left arm, but it's not made of vibranium.
Oh, okay. You know what? I didn't even pay attention to the left arm part of it, but okay. No, it is it's again, it depends on what part of the story you're talking about, because it is made of vibranium. Sometimes well, yeah, but he has a different arm first that's not vibranium, and then
is it his left arm?
That I don't know off the top of my head. No, wait.
Well, I think from the media we should be able to tell, right? This looks like a left arm to me.
Yeah, that's true.
So he points out the arm of the White Wolf is vibranium, the Winter Soldier's is not. Does he have any validity here?
I'm pretty sure the show was called The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, at which point he has a vibranium arm. So we're off to a sketchy start here.
All right.
Nick being
So my guess is you answered true here.
I did answer true. Yeah.
Here's a hint. When Nick asks a true false question, always answer false because he's just doing some tricky end to it. Enjoy.
Yeah. Really putting on my Tony shoes here for this one.
Technically, I'm vindicated. All right.
Popcorn,
Well,
not grapes.
somehow Mac is not on the top 5, and
Like,
Mrs. Mac is digging through the couches. All right, here we go. Question number 3. In Avengers, Thor references what huge, scaly, repulsive creatures with big antlers? Bilchstein, Cronin, Luftballon, or Orloni?
or Snow White.
I'm just making up words and putting random characters together because I'm a Marvel guy and I gotta.
I don't believe the spelling is correct here, but I see what he was going for.
Bilchstein is the correct answer. What is a Bilchstein?
You know, huge, scaly, big antlers.
Repulsive.
They're repulsive. They trample everything.
Tony would like you to know he drinks their grapes around here. It makes Disney Trivia Live so much more enjoyable. I believe he's referring to wine, if I'm not mistaken, but it could be Welch's. You never know. Don't you know? All right, with that, just like that, Mac is up in second place.
Bravo.
But apparently Mike C believes that if you lose your job, we spread your salary around everyone else. So he is working hard to take you out.
Listen, enjoy that extra 40 cents, guys.
The good news is we have a Stump the Mike coming up soon too. So
Oh, cool. All right, I'm excited for that one.
all right. Question number 4. What nefarious organization was encountered in Mac's favorite MCU film, Iron Man 3? Tracksuit Mafia, Hydra, AIM, or Ravagers?
Where's beat the LP crew where we get everyone on here?
What?
We just need to get everyone on here with questions around different things that they know.
Yes.
And just do a massive, can you beat the LP crew?
And then this website is mine again.
Fastest way to fire everyone.
I still say it should be all the LP crew against Ben.
That would. Who would you take if we just did a general Disney contest? Ben on one side and the entire LP crew on the other. Where would you lay your money?
Oh, I mean, it would have to be on the rest of us because there's just too many smart people on the team. I'll be honest, I would not be helping in any way, but we have enough other people that would.
All right. So can you explain to me? I saw Iron Man 3. Where did AOL Instant Messenger come into play?
It's Advanced Idea Mechanics. That's the group run by Aldrich Killian, the terrible Mandarin in that movie.
Terrible. Oh, that was so disappointing. If Mike C wins this, it'll be hilarious. Of course, there is a Stump the Sith on deck for Celestina. There most definitely is.
Stump the Sith.
So when you're gone, Tony wants to do your how much is that cameo? Do you guys still do that? Didn't
We do, yeah. And Tony was actually our most recent guest.
So last time I was on, you didn't do that. You did something else. That was just a one-time thing?
Yeah, that was our Christmas episode, and we played Marvel or Christmas.
That's right. That was a lot of fun. All right. And Mike Celestino will not stand for Guy Pearce slander.
I do like Guy Pearce. I just hate what they did with that character.
I just hate what they did with Ben Kingsley's character. That's the one that drove me crazy.
Yeah.
Although he was somewhat redeemed in Shang-Chi.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
All right. Mike the Man still in first place, trying to hold off Mac. It won't last. I'm sure Mac is going to catch up. Question number 5, feeling alive. For what soda brand was Bruce Banner working in the borderline MCU film The Incredible Hulk? Is it Coca-Cola, Beverly Aperitif, Pingo Dolce, or Miso Mix?
Yeah, I don't expect Mike C to get this one wrong.
I have no idea. I assume you know this, no problem.
Yeah.
Beverly, yes or no?
No.
No.
That was a defiant answer.
Silly question. I know one person who likes Beverly. and he happens to be my father-in-law.
Hey, in the chat,
We-
Beverly, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Let us know in the chat. Beverly, thumbs up or thumbs down? I'm most definitely thumbs down.
We actually went to the Coca-Cola store at Disney Springs where you can do the flight of sodas from all different countries. And we took the 3 clear sodas and we played a little Beverly roulette there. A friend of mine got stuck with the Beverly. I was lucky on that one.
That's awesome. Gio says, yes, I love Beverly. I've always questioned Gio's taste.
He likes your show.
That's an excellent point. All right. Oh, look at Loki Doki. That's Nick's daughter coming up here. If you lose to her, I mean, it's not that she's not very knowledgeable, but she's like 12.
No, stop. She's not anymore.
So all
By the
those
way,
pictures.
the reason I was so confident Mike was going to get that right is because you can get Pingo Doce at Avengers Campus in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. So
What does it taste like?
Nice.
Chicken?
it's kind of like it's Mountain Dew almost with a vanilla flavor added to it.
Ooh.
It's surprisingly good.
That sounds good. Sounds better than Beverly.
Yes.
Did you just drop an eye roll with a ha-ha?
Yeah, I figure so.
Okay.
I suspect there's going to be a lot of eye rolls during this one.
What is Beverly's revenge, Gio? I don't. I'm not sure. In fact, never mind. Pretend I didn't ask that question.
Yeah, no, I'm afraid.
Number 6. Jennifer Walters and Matt Murdock both hold what degree? An MD,
Oh,
PhD,
Like Dr.
a
Mack.
JD, or a DVM? Outrageous, egregious, preposterous. That's my. I can't think of his name, but that's him. Do you know this one, Mac? This one I think has you stumped a little bit.
no, I do, but based on context, because I know the general what it is. I don't know what JD actually stands for, but I know that they're not doctors. So
I believe it stands for Judge Dredd, which puts it in the legal profession. Oh, Mike says no fair. This requires real world knowledge. Mac was able to process of eliminate. Let's see if that changed the top.
Okay.
But you're catching up. I think because of your time advantage, even if you both answer them all right, you're going to catch up with them.
We'll see. Yeah, that's very possible.
Nick says it stands for Juris Doctor. Nick is a pretend lawyer, so I would not trust him. Denzel says it stands for juvenile delinquent. He is a world famous actor. I do trust him.
Oh, Mom answered the question.
I want to go. Number 7. What complaint did Doctor Strange and Wong lodge about the Stark raving hazelnut ice cream? Expensive, chalky, pretentious, too red and gold.
Nice picture of you.
That is a good picture of me.
That was a good dessert too.
Nice picture of me too.
Got that right. Yeah. Is Mom in there somewhere?
I'm sitting on the other side of Gideon.
Okay. Oh, yeah. There you are.
There I am.
Anyway,
That's
I
what
presume you know this one. Piece of cake.
I had
I
like
do,
in
yeah.
years.
Piece of cake with ice cream.
That's a Rice Krispie treat, actually. I think. Yeah, it is. And some sugar thingies. All right. The correct answer is
Chalky. It's a bit chalky.
Wow.
what is this from?
Avengers Infinity War.
Is that in the MCU? Is that one of the movies?
It is. You went to the press junket for this movie.
No, I went to the press junket for Infinity War. You're right. In Game 1. I think of it as in Game 1, but you're right. They changed the name at the last minute.
It was always Infinity War, and then it was Infinity War Part 2, and then they announced Endgame.
That is a commonly held myth, but technically, it was always going to be Endgame, and then they decided to make it Endgame Part 1, and then Endgame. Actually, Endgame, the prequel, is what they were going to go with, and then Endgame.
They were gonna go with Start Game.
What?
Are you making all that up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They were
Off the foot.
gonna
Off my
go
head.
with Start
You
Game.
were selling it so hard, I was beginning to buy.
They weren't going with Start Game.
Start game and Endgame.
Yeah, Start Game and Endgame. There was going to be an intermission in between. They were going to call it Pause Game.
Gameplay.
This was Blacktop, right?
Yeah, I would just respond to
Yes.
yes, Tony, that is Blacktop.
Should have been Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War.
Ooh.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mike is right. The story they told in the movies is actually the Infinity Gauntlet story arc in the comics.
Wait, Mike knows Marvel? Our Star Wars guy?
Mike does know a decent amount of Marvel, yeah.
Then why do we have two?
Mac, you might not
No.
really be playing for
But
your
do you know Star Wars pretty well?
Not nearly on Mike C's level.
Do you know Star Wars better than he knows Marvel?
I probably not, but that would be an interesting quiz to test out somehow. I don't know how we would do that, but
That'd be fun.
We'll have you both on.
That'd be fun.
I'm not sure how that would work exactly, but
We'll figure
we'll figure
it out.
it out.
That'd be fun.
All
Who
right.
knows more about the others?
Yeah, that would be a lot of
domain?
fun. All right, Mike the man still showing off, but the wedge is closing. In fact, Max, some might even say
anyone can win the trivia game now.
Yeah.
Very good. I like it.
Dad, are you impressed?
Question number 8. Feeling great. What series is represented here?
You don't sound like you.
Is this Captain America the First? Oh, Nick, really?
What's this?
Just throw this in the middle
What's
here.
this?
Captain America the First Avenger, Power Man and Iron Fist, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
What's this question?
This is
I can't even really see the images. I just kind of took an educated guess here. I don't know. What is that top middle? What am I looking at?
The top middle? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, okay.
It's Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We have Falco. Me, Amadeus. Oh, and then Andy's Winter Soldier. What is this? Falco? Is this an N somehow?
In,
Nick, what is this?
is it because there's something in something else?
That's the only thing I'm confused about. The Andes I've got, the Winter Soldier I've got, but I don't know what the.
With the Nick, we're waiting, man. This makes no sense.
Yeah, we're oh, Kyle's saying hello from Vegas. Hey.
Oh. Onion dip. Falco, onion dip, and the Winter Soldier. Yes, that is it. Mike thinks his Marvel and your Star Wars are roughly equal.
I can buy that.
So you got the correct answer. We're still waiting for Nick to clue us in. He's still trying to make up a story because he doesn't know what it is either. I think he hit Control V with the wrong picture. We've all done that. Oh, look at that! Look at that! 5 points.
Wow.
5 points.
Getting closer.
This is so dramatic. It's
Question number 9. Oh, multi-select. Choose all that apply. Don't forget to submit. Which 2 actors cameoed as rednecks in Deadpool 2? Brad Pitt, Alan Tudyk, Matt Damon, Hugh Jackman.
Huge jacked man, I believe, is the correct terminology.
Hugh Jackman. Yes.
Oh, this might be the difference maker. I guess Mike hasn't seen this movie.
Oh, it's naan, like the bread. Falcon naan.
Oh.
Falco 9.
Falco 9. Yeah, that's weak.
Go next.
Wait, no, why?
I want to see what happens.
The correct answers are Alan Tudyk and Matt Damon. Mike points out, I have not seen this film. Let's see what happened. With that, Mac is in first place. Mac is in first place.
The tables have turned.
So he's still on the leaderboard. Can he claw his way back
He
up?
fell all the way down to 5th, Mike. What was that ride like? Was that like your own little Tower of Terror?
By the way, everyone should see, well, maybe not everyone, but people of a certain age should see Deadpool 2.
Is that the one that came out while Disney owned him?
No. Well,
Okay.
I would have to go back to the timeline of things at that point, but
I have not seen
Disney
any
had no
Deadpool.
effect on it.
I have not seen any Deadpool. I have seen The Walking Dead. I've seen Dead Man Walking.
Okay. All right. You're getting closer.
I have not seen The Swimming Pool. I have played pool. I have swum in a pool. I have played dead in a pool. But I have not seen Deadpool or
I feel
Deadpool.
like there's a story there that we're going to have to talk about later, but we can stop at that.
Wait, Mac is playing. Yes, Kyle. Mac has to win to keep his job. That's something we've decided to put him through every now and then. It's the second time he's done it. And if he does win, he does not get a raise. All right.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Question number 10.
Here.
What is Superman's birth name? Is
Whoa, what?
Jarrell, Kal-El, Zod, or Isla Nublar?
I really like Isla Nublar. I almost picked that just on principle.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Principal question. How dare they?
Yes, Kyle, he has a lag advantage, and that is the advantage he gets because so much is on the line for him. The correct answer is Kal-El. Now, where does Superman rank among your favorite Marvel heroes, Mac?
You could remove Marvel from that equation, and it's at the very bottom.
Wow.
Are you one of those people? Oh, if he can do everything, what's the fun in that?
Yeah, it's just a terrible character. Not interesting at all.
You could not be more wrong. Nick is asking a question. Are you messing with my quizzes? Why I ought to? Yeah, we thought it would be fun to throw a little bit of
we thought
Star Trek. I give you credit.
No, I
Star
did.
Trek.
It was my idea.
You know how we're always playing about Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, Buck Rogers.
Yes.
Throw one of those in here.
Well, I'm glad you kept it at just like the surface of DC because that's my knowledge there. So I was still good through that one.
Mike says Superman is the most boring superhero ever created.
Yeah.
Nick says Mac is 100% correct. Super boring.
Yeah.
Isla Nublar is the island of Jurassic Park. Fact or just fun, Mac?
That's a fun fact.
Okay. Agreed. Kal-El is the right answer. The son of Kal-El.
Hey, Dad, do you know what theme park was on it?
Jurassic World?
And Jurassic Park. I don't know why you said Jurassic World only. Both theme parks are on it.
Oh, because you didn't say which theme park.
Fine, which theme parks?
Oh, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. Mac still in first place, pulling away now. One little spark. UO, Loki Doki, and Mike the Man C no longer in his car, rounding up the top five. Nope, with the good writers, Superman can be great. I will die on this hill. And this is a world famous Oscar winning actor, so I would not mess with Denzel Washington. He could be the next.
I have enjoyed some of the Superman movies, but more so just for the ridiculous action of them. But as a character, Superman's just not fun.
The current ones you can't look at. The original, going back to Christopher Reeve, Superman 1, Superman 2, Superman 2 Donner Cut. These are, short of Dark Knight, maybe the best superhero movies ever.
Superhero. Yeah, I was with you up until that last point.
Donner Cut? Oh, best ever.
Best ever, yeah.
I mean, it's a different era. You can't, but those are great. Those are great. All right.
Yeah, they're in the top 25.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you. The lead villain in Mac's second favorite MCU film, Thor: The Dark World, played what villain in Gone in 60 Seconds? Raymond Calitri, Destron McCullen, Malekith, Mike Honcho.
Very smoothly read.
This isn't really a Marvel question. This is a Gone in 60 Seconds question.
There.
Mike, Donner Cut, where he turns the world backwards to reverse time again. This coming from the guy who's the vice president of the franchise where every movie ends with them blowing up the Death Star. So, Mike Celestino, this may not be where you are on the high ground. Okay? This may not be your high ground.
Empire Strikes
Just
Back
saying.
like that.
You know,
Or Phantom Menace.
3 times. 3 times.
It's only 3 times.
And the main villain returned.
Okay, Mike. Okay, Mike.
Also, did I do a ranking of all of the MCU at some point? How does Nick know the exact order of where I rank the MCU movies?
He's in simpatico with you. Okay. Technically, one of them was not the Death Star. It was the Star Killer Base. The Star Killer Base is what it was.
That is true, Tony. I should have thought of that. That's very accurate.
I'll have you know that only 3 of the 11 movies did with this.
Actually, only 2 of the 11 movies.
Oh, that was great. Okay. Correct answer is Raymond Calitri, who I believe is also the star of Everybody Loves Raymond. And Mac got that right, of course. Pulling away.
I got kind of lucky with that one. I vaguely remembered the name, and I mean, I knew the answer wasn't Malekith because that's his character, Thor, too.
Which was kind of tricky. See, you're learning, Nick. It's very tricky.
Why does someone want Lestio? What's
Marvel left. They don't know Geo like we do.
it's Marvel.
Oh, you
Mack.
heard Tony.
That was me actually supporting the idea that it's the same thing with a different name. But okay, more mocking. Okay.
He was in your corner. In your corner. And
I-
still received
Tony, come closer.
teasing.
Come closer, Tony.
Still in your corner.
I humbly apologize, Tony, for mocking you when you did not deserve it.
I really hope Tony actually got right up next to his screen.
There has been evidence of people doing that.
Tony, if I hurt you in the feels, I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll feel better in a minute.
My eyes are starting to feel moist.
Something tells me Tony is doing just fine.
Question number 12. Finish this Avengers line from Bruce Banner. That man has a brain full of blank. You can smell crazy on him. Evil, weird, anger, cats. Memory.
Ah,
I feel like
what was that horn?
if that's not the answer, the only reason he put that in there was so he can hear you sing that.
Tony Betty would like to be known. My other half confirms I was on the screen cupping my ear.
Oh.
Tony, you know the sound doesn't come out of the screen, right?
Technically.
Technically,
Right,
that's how
what's
it's
my
coming
Mac
out of the
voice?
screen.
There we go.
My wife could not be waving me off harder. Correct answer is it is cats.
Yeah, I think it's the line is that guy's brain is a bag full of cats.
That's what Elf has.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You are shamed, Nick. How hard is this, Nick? You write a quiz, you make sure it's right. This isn't rocket science. You're a lawyer. Precision is important. Come on, Nick. Be better. Wow, Matt is on fire.
I have.
No, we lost Mike C.
Oh, see, now the fire is positive, whereas before it was negative for me. So this is a nice turnaround.
Yeah, you want to be on fire, not fired. So,
Right.
Matt,
This is on fire, and this is fire.
since you're the Marvel expert, who is your favorite Marvel character that can make himself or part of himself a flame?
Okay, that's not where I expected that question to go. I thought you were definitely leading me to doorman, but
To what?
Doorman. A door.
Nick goes, I thought doorman. Okay, goodness. Am I that? Apparently not that predictable. Who did you say, Mac?
Johnny Storm. I went with the same answer as Mike C. There. He said Human Torch.
Mike, he said Human Torch.
Same person. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Follow-up question.
Follow-up
Who's
question.
your favorite Marvel
Who is your
character?
favorite Marvel character that people can pass through when he uses a superpower?
That's got to be Doorman.
Yes, indeed, Doorman. One of the Superior Lake Adventures, right?
So close. So close. The Great Lakes Avengers.
Which superior?
You're only
Lake
giving him
Superior is
credit for
one of the
one
Great
lake.
Lakes.
Yeah, you got to give him all 5 lakes.
But I mean, technically, he is a Lake Superior Avenger, just as well as a Lake Huron and a Lake Michigan and the other two.
Ontario and Erie.
Seriously, you're Mr. Geography too?
Bravo.
Are you the VP
No,
of Geography?
It's one of those things I remember from school. It's Homes. HOMES, right? So Huron, right? Yeah, you got it.
That is cool. Yeah, I went to school in a different century, so I don't remember these things.
I think he also went to school farther away from the Great Lakes than Mike
That's
did.
true. Yes.
Yeah.
Is there really a Great Lakes Avengers? Of course there is.
Yeah.
Tony.
Doorman, Mr. Adorable. Doobie only has one joke. Doorman. Got that right.
And the worst part is it's not a joke.
Is there there is a Lake Titicaca Avengers too, isn't there?
There's not that I know of. It's very possible that it exists somewhere.
No, that is a lake. Whether or not they have their own.
No, I know it's a real lake. Briefly, a Great Lake Avengers. Even briefly, the comics live forever. Technically, they use a capital okay, Holmes. So everyone knows Holmes. And Kidder just like get on with the show. Okay.
I love Mike C's question there, actually.
Why don't the villains? Okay, let's finish. In Eternals post-credit scene, we hear an off-screen voice. What is the nickname of that character? Is it Black Knight, Daywalker, Swordsman, Taskmaster, Bucket Filler, Shoe Salesman, or Dogwalker?
Dogwalker is a top 5 Great Lakes Avengers villain, so that's
Marvel just as creative as Disney are with their fireworks show names. Why don't the villains all move to a state where there's no super?
That seems like the first step in becoming a villain.
They're not the smartest tools in
that.
this set.
Believe it or not, that is addressed in a story arc. There was a plan called the 50 States Initiatives, where each state was going to get its own team of Avengers, and there were some C, D, E list heroes taking up those roles.
You know what I'm learning?
Yes.
Is that in many ways, Marvel Comics, professional wrestling, they're like daytime soaps, but in ways that tend to appeal more to a male demographic than a female demographic.
For sure. And Mac likes Marvel, and he likes professional wrestling, right?
But they have those same kind of
ridiculous... Not so much professional wrestling these days because it's real bad, but yeah.
and you also like Nighttime. You were a big fan of Melrose Place and Dynasty.
Of course, yes. Yeah, I think you made a Melrose Place reference earlier, and I did not get it. So yes, I'm a huge fan.
Ouch.
But no, it feels like they have those same storylines where like people will, get amnesia and or have an evil twin or
I completely agree with you.
It's cool.
You got to feel pretty cummy if you're the Avenger who gets sent to Delaware. Why is Delaware getting picked on? Every corporation in the world is incorporated in Delaware. That's very important to protect. Tony says, looking forward to the Utah Avengers.
These are jokes thrown out there, but these are like pretty funny stories that actually do exist.
Oh my goodness. Who would be in the Texas Avengers? Armadillo Man? Is there a real Armadillo Man?
There's an armadillo. I don't think it has man.
He guest starred on an episode of Friends.
The Hanukkah armadillo? Yes, I remember that.
The one with the armadillo, yeah.
All right, the correct answer here was Dogwalker, I believe. Dogwalker is in the post-credit scenes for Eternals.
This is Daywalker.
Tomato, I say tomato. Max look at Loki Doki jumping. So we have a rule that if someone named Loki Doki finishes in second, it doesn't matter where you finish.
What?
Penultimate. What brand of pastry was referenced as Ant-Man and the Wasp? Was it Krispy Kreme, Panera, Entman's, or Drake's?
Oh, I just got it. That took me a second, but that's pretty funny.
What took you a second?
This question.
Why? Okay.
It's so obscure and ridiculous.
Okay. that describes Nick in general. Correct answer is Entman. So why is it obscure and ridiculous?
They eat like an Entenmann's, I don't know what it is, some sort of like coffee cake or something for breakfast. That's it. And they argue about it.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Entman's, have you had Entman's? They're yummy.
Oh, I love Entman's, yes.
Yeah, yummy. I mean, yummy. Panera is not, I guess, all right. Fun fact, or fact, Drake's is a restaurant located in my home state of Tennessee. First of all, the fact that Kidder's from Tennessee, very fun. Tennessee might be my second favorite state in the country.
Behind California?
No, behind Florida.
I think you just lost half our viewers.
But Drake's is, it's also a basketball player? Drake? No, I mean a rapper. Right? Drake?
It's also just a name.
Right? You say right, Mac?
Yes, you are correct.
Yes, that is me asking you if I'm correct about a rapper. Just making that clear.
It's a pastry.
Itman's is a Long Island staple. I had it in California all the time. While I get the reference, no one can actually hate Drake's kid. Gotta love the Drake. Everybody loves the Drake. Hate the Drake. Hate the Drake. That's a great reference. Thank you, Tony. I could never put that up. Yeah, neither. I love when. Sometimes I just want to be in the chat. Can you take over so I can be in the chat?
No, because I want to be in the chat.
Oh, Mike C back into the top 5. But Mac, you feeling good about your chances here, Mac?
I mean, I'm not VP of math, but yeah, I think I feel pretty good.
If this were Final Jeopardy, the end would not be in doubt.
Wait, it would be in doubt?
In Captain Winter Soldier, we meet a villain named Batroc. What was his comics descriptor? The Doorman, the Leaper, the Jumpman, the Edith.
I was tempted to go with the Edith, but decided against it.
Love this gift.
I've seen this movie more than once. I don't even remember Batroc being a part of it. Batroc. See, I thought that was from Dark Knight. Batroc.
No, Batroc is the Dark Knight musical.
Have you ever seen Spider-Man Rocks at Universal?
I never got to see it. No, I've seen videos of it, but I never got to see it in person.
Guy could come out on. Never mind. All right. The correct answer is the leper. The leper. Batroc was the leper.
The leaper.
The leaper. Batroc was the leaper.
I fact that you can determine whether or not is fun or whatever your rules are. Batroc is played by one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time, Georges St. Pierre.
By the way, Mac, also our VP of UFC here at Laughing Place. He covers all the big UFC pay-per-views.
He does it well.
Yeah, he does. But Mac's a former UFC fighter. He fought Monica's fiance in an episode of Friends. John
Happy
Favreau.
Hogan. We've come full circle. We're back to Marvel now.
Put him in the full body cast. So.
Not happy before he was happy.
Yes. Jumpman is from Donkey Kong. Is later named Mario. Is that Gio going for the fun facts? Wow. Oh, did the Cowboys not end up winning? Don't scare me. Don't scare me. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, they're in the playoffs. Doesn't matter.
He says that, but you watch how much it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
The score.
I totally understand. I'm checking this. Oh wow. Okay, they won.
Oh yeah. We're good. Okay.
It's really fun to watch 2 adult men check scores on a camera.
We're good.
Compelling.
Hey,
come back for Laughing Place Sports Talk every Saturday night.
Destroyed the Eagles, tore them feather from feather, beak from whatever other body parts birds have.
Talons.
Talons, thank you.
Oh, Glorville. In second place, we have Loki Doki. In first place, hopefully getting to keep his job unless he did something really stupid. Mack!
Mike Mack has won the contest. Mike Mack, I have sad news for you. Still work for LP.
Good news. You get one of these.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you already have one, so you probably don't want one.
How did
that delivery was very quick. That's amazing that you guys got this here so fast.
Hey, Donna's a fast runner. Can you yell and see how well Mrs. Mack did?
And how did you do? No, she's not going to hear me.
She should hear me. How'd you do?
That's true. That's a good point. There you go.
Just a little bit of a delay. Nice.
Or maybe she got smart and tuned out much earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, she just hung out
in ninth.
I hung out in ninth.
Woo! Nice.
There you go.
Nicely done.
Way to go, Miss Jess.
Was it the Entenmann's that mixed it up there? Was it
no.
What were some of the other I don't even remember what movie the Malekith actor played in.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
2 faults at the beginning.
It was probably the Superman question, apparently, that is like forbidden in the Mack household.
I got that. So
she probably got that one right.
Okay.
So every time you say your wife's name, do you go, "It's Jess"? Like,
that is her. Typically, her Twitter handle is "Who's that girl?"
That's awesome.
Nice.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
That's also one of my favorite podcast rewatches.
From who?
It's called New Girl, Old Guy, New Girl, something like that.
Said I actually got the Thor one, and I got the Oh, so now we're really curious what you missed. All right, don't leave yet, Mac. Don't leave yet.
Nice
All right.
We have to breathe here. Catch my breath. Captain America Armadillo Attack, 82 stories high. Mike C sent me this picture. Found it on Google? No, his personal collection. I don't know if that's true, but I sure hope it is.
I believe it.
Well, Matt, did you have a good time?
I did. Yeah, it's always fun coming on Disney Trivia Live.
It's always fun to have you. You're a good sport.
Yep.
We'd like to have you back to co-host sometimes too. You're a good co-host as well as a good player. You're the only person that's played live, by the way. We've had tons of co-hosts, but only Mac has played live.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the other LP staffers putting their jobs on the line here.
Mike C's going to do Star Wars. Let's see who else we can do. Luke is just going to do numbers. We're just going to have a number quiz where we mix a bunch of numbers around and see how well he can put them back in together in order. Alex will do a bunch of TV shows that aren't Disney. I think that would be fun.
Right. What about all the Disney financial numbers? Can we quiz Kyle on all that?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Tony can do all the Pixar movies, like Shrek,
Tony.
Frozen.
We really should do
Secret of
a
Pets.
Tony one. Do a Tony one. I'm just imagining him getting one wrong on a technicality, and we may not all want to put ourselves through that.
We just need to make a technicality. No, a Tony quiz that he plays, but nothing is Pixar. Nothing.
Nick would like to do a quiz for Rebecca themed around annoying TV husbands. I think that's a dig at me.
I don't know. That picture is no indication.
Does this mean I'm on TV?
Yes, you are. Did you not know that? People watch this on the TV.
By the way, I saw Tony's comment stemming off of our conversation about New Girl before. He said Jake Johnson owes him money, which is he asked if we have access to Jake Johnson. I'm not sure what he means by that, but Jake Johnson was one of Tony's draft picks on the most recent Zacks of Life. So again,
What was the contest?
actors we would like to see in the MCU.
What were some other
that
ones?
would be
I like
good.
that.
I'd like that
Let's
too.
talk. We'll end the show with this discussion. Let's have some.
Well, give me a second here. I can pull up our whole results, but
I think
like Jake Johnson.
Denzel Washington.
that's a good one. He did not get drafted, surprisingly, but that is a good one. I would love to see Denzel in the MCU.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman was on my list. All right, so I have.
My wife said Bruce Willis.
I did think about Bruce Willis. I couldn't think of a role for him.
Mike Celestino says Bryan Cranston. I like that one.
Yeah, that was another Tony pick, actually, Bryan Cranston. See,
this is a terrible one.
well, I am with Nick Morgan because I drafted Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, why would you not want to draft Keanu?
Keanu has a style that doesn't fit in the MCU. Dude, I'm a superhero, man.
That's exactly why I casted him to play the Silver Surfer.
Okay, good point.
Is this fact by Kyle true, Matt?
During the draft, Mac learned that
Yes.
Drew Barrymore was a Batman movie. You didn't know that?
Really?
I did not know that.
I didn't either. Which one was she in?
I think the one with, I don't know the names of them, but the one with Two-Face with Tommy Lee Jones, I think she was like one of his like henchmen. I think that was the right one. I could be wrong about that.
Denzel said he wanted to be Black Panther, but they said he was too old.
Oh,
Who tells Denzel Washington he's too old to do a role? Come on. They're so wrong. What women?
I mean, I don't want to throw my co-host and our guest under the bus, but I was the only one that drafted any women on my team, and that was Emily Blunt and Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie might be able to play a superhero.
You think?
Yeah, she might be able to pull it off.
Emily Blunt, she's Mary Poppins.
And she was also in Jungle Cruise. You know, you saw her in kind of a more action-packed
that's
role.
true. Okay, fair enough. I'm trying to think of a good female. Like Frances McDermott, I could see her being.
Oh, wait. That's right. Kyle hit me with the actually there. I forgot his last pick was Marseille Martin from Blackish. So it was it was just Tony that went completely with no females drafted.
Which one is Marseille Martin? Is that the daughter on Blackish?
Yes. Okay. I don't watch Blackish. Kyle informed me on her character during the draft. So
yeah, because I know the mom is Diana Ross's daughter, so her last name is not Merkish. Charlize Theron would be great in mini roles.
I like that one too. Yeah, that's a good pick.
I'm always thinking older people because they have so many. It's nice. One of the nice things about Marvel is they have places for older people like Robert Redford, Elaine from Seinfeld, and that's why I thought like Frances McDermott. She's such a good actress, and her name is on my mind because of she was in Home on the Range from the first quiz. So, does Doobie call Frances McDormand Frances McDermott?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Mike?
It is a faulty wiring.
I have 4 words for you, Mike. There's slack for that. All right.
No, wait, real quick, because I'm curious about this, because I thought I picked what was the clear 101, the obvious first choice for who, the actor we want to see in the MCU. Nobody said The Rock yet, and that's
no.
me just the most obvious.
No, please no. I can't say no loud enough.
He's the biggest action star in the world right now, and you got the biggest action franchise in the world. So how could you not?
Let me go deep for you. Prepare yourself. I'm about to drop some high analysis on you as only can be delivered by someone of my stature and girth. Whatever movie Rock is in is all about The Rock. And Marvel is all about a team. And you can't have this massive center of gravity become a part of this team. It will not work. He is not enough of a team player, as evidenced by his refusal to do FF10. Rest my case.
What if he played a villain in one movie?
That's a good idea. I like that a lot.
I just feel like
Way to stick with your.
Why does it feel like the ending to a Ryan George video? Like, I strongly disagree with you. What if he did this? Oh, I love that idea.
Denzel Washington thinks he could be Galactus.
I mean, yeah, you're just going to be voicing it. I could see that. I like Mike's his hopefulness for him not playing the Thing, because that would just be, too punny, I guess, to go with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
See, The Rock is not horrible choice, Mac. All you see is The Rock with The Rock. Yeah, I agree there. Ric Flair.
For what?
I don't know any character. Doorman.
Is that your doorman? Okay.
Who would be the perfect doorman?
Probably an actual door. That's about as far as we need to go.
But if that being more voice-based, who has the doorman voice?
What does doorman sound like?
That's what I'm saying. When you think of doorman, there's certain actors that have like.
Oh,
voices.
Who played the Asian gentleman in Lost? Sun Kin.
Oh, okay.
Because he was a doorman in the flashbacks.
And so you would.
He's experienced at being a doorman.
You would go with the role on Earth being a representation of which Avenger. And so, okay, well, that's
he knows how to be a doorman.
That's one way to.
I think.
Cast.
Thank you, Kyle. Can't believe I couldn't think of that. Daniel Day Kim. Daniel Day Kim as Doorman because of his experience in Lost flashbacks.
Sure. I'm all for it. Because that means we're getting a Great Lakes Avengers movie, and I'm all for that.
Remember when he played a demigod that kept slyly doing see? And that was drawn, and yet it still happened. It came through just from its presence.
Yeah, and I loved every second of it. So it was perfect.
In other words, Kyle, take two. In other words, Tony, you're welcome. Mike Celestino thinks Doorman could be played by Francis McDermott. Oh, no, Francis McDormand. Very good.
He's now going to say it that way.
How about the guy who plays Newman in Seinfeld? Could he fit in there? Wayne Knight.
Ooh. I'm sure there's a role that would fit him. It's probably not one that ends well for him, as is typically the case in movies for him. But yeah, I'm sure he could fit in. Actually, yeah, there's a character right now in comics that it doesn't, no name recognition or anything, but in the Spider-Man comics that he would play really well.
That's the next game I want to play with Mike Mack. Is I'm going to name an actor and you tell me where you would cast them in the MCU.
I'm going to do it right now. Stay there, Mac.
Because he's got this amazing encyclopedia. Well, I would want to sit and think on my list a little more.
I know you're a better person than I am. Will Smith.
Oh man. Oh, you could go so many directions with that. Wonder Man.
That's what I was thinking. George Clooney.
George Clooney. That's pass. Batman. I'll have him play Batman.
Among my favorite. Spider-Man. We've got Spider-Man here. See? Nobody cares. Angelina Jolie.
Well, Athena, because she nailed it.
Athena.
He saw Eternals. You haven't.
Oh, that's from Eternals. She's in Eternals, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
Oh, Tom Hanks can play whatever he wants. Give me Tom Hanks as Howard the Duck. I'm all in.
Should they bring back Howard the Duck?
I would love Howard the Duck. I was excited for the animated series that I thought we were going to be getting, but looks like that's not the case anymore.
All right. Matthew McConaughey.
You know what? Matthew McConaughey, I know we just had Willem Dafoe do it, but I would like Norman Osborn for him.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that a lot. And that's one I know. John Wayne.
Old school.
Wow.
Kid Colt. I'm going back to the old Western Marvel comics.
Okay.
They had comics based on Westerns?
Oh, yeah. Yep. All
right. This is a good one. I realize he's not going to do it for obvious reasons, like John Wayne, but Robin Williams.
Oh, man. I would have loved to see Robin Williams in the MCU. You got to get a really hilarious I mean, I would love to see him voice Deadpool, not actually play the character, but you just need a hilarious character that can go, completely off the wall for him.
James Cagney.
The Punisher, I wish I knew which one that was in reference to.
I don't know.
I know. How many Marvel? That would be fun. Give Mike. How many can you just rattle off?
No, but do you remember that game you used to play when you were little, where you would say a word and then the other person had to start something with the end of that? So we can do that with Mike and Mike, whereas Mac has to answer for Marvel and Mike has to answer for Star Wars.
We used to do that with
we
used to do that for Disney characters a lot. Yeah, I like that.
We used to do that with Ben. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Robin Williams as Slapstick. Is this an actual character?
It is. Yeah, that would be really funny. Slapstick. I mean, I think I've seen him in a comic once, and that actually might be his entire story is for Slapstick. So
here's one. Jamie Foxx.
Not Electro.
That was a joke because I actually know he's Electro.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy though.
Eddie Murphy. Wow. You know how badly I want to just open this up to a random page and just pick whatever character I land on. Eddie Murphy for the Prowler. It could go either way with Hubby Brown or Aaron Davis.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. All right, I'll do one more for you. Two more.
Okay.
One male, one female. Jonah Hill.
Ooh. It's hard to picture which Jonah Hill I'm going with here.
That's true. He's quite the chameleon.
You just nailed it for me. He's the chameleon.
Okay. Because, of course, there's a character named Chameleon.
Yes, there is.
And it says Robin Williams would have been good as someone with a symbiote, because he can do dark and funny.
Oh, so
Clever idea, yeah.
So true.
Nick thinks Eddie Murphy could be Blade's brother, the Razor.
Is that real?
If it is, I'm not familiar with the Razor.
And his sister, Cream. Yes. Yeah. And then finally, from the other world, Daisy Ridley.
You know, I was just thinking about this today, actually. Daisy Ridley as Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew.
Oh, I like that. Jessica Drew, yes. Mac.
Am I casting myself now? Is that?
Yeah, Mac. Who would, if you could play any role in the current MCU, which would be your dream role?
Oh, in the current, so characters already existing in the MCU?
Yes.
It's Spider-Man.
I know who it would be. It'd be Doorman.
What is with people's obsession with Spider-Man?
It's just an incredibly relatable character is the first. Yeah, Kyle just called me out immediately. I'm sorry, I couldn't ignore that comment. Yeah, I can't play Spider-Man because I cannot just stand up and do a backflip at any given moment. But he's an awesome character. He's unlike Superman. He is completely relatable.
What do you mean completely relatable? Can you swing from buildings? And I don't find him relatable. Any more relatable than Superman?
No, because he's empathetic.
It's all about having to do the right thing at every given moment and sacrificing so much for yourself. And yeah.
Come closer, Mac. I have some advice for you.
All right. I'm going to put my ear to the speaker, though, not the actual screen. So I'm just over here.
Okay, and don't correct me. Just get the gist of it. It's a paraphrase. With great power comes great responsibility. I know you want to correct me.
You're right. I'm fighting the urge, but.
Everybody, this has been Michael Mack, VP of everything except Star Wars at Laughing Place. Give him a big hand.
Yay!
We will see you again next time, Mac. Hopefully not too long. Thank you for winning.
Thank you so much.
I like having you in Slack.
Thank you for having me. I still have a quiz waiting for you guys whenever you want to do it.
What's it called again?
That is Marvel character or NFL player. You have to guess which. I give you the name and you tell me which one it is.
We may save that for Super Bowl weekend.
That sounds good. Yeah.
All right. Cool. See you, Mac. Take care. And that's it for us, folks. This has been Doobie Mosley. You have been watching Disney Trivia Live with my favorite son, Gideon, and the person who participated so much today and made me so happy, Rebecca.
Hello.
Thanks once again to Michael Mack.
Now, as we come in for a landing, please make sure your tray table is upright, your seat in lock position, and your seat is upright, and make sure the cabin is clear. And now we will be landing any second now. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a great rest of your day here at Laughing Place.
Bye-bye.
Oh, well done.
And we stick to landing.
Hey, boo-boo.